kind of had to leave behind another group that I still continue to support to this day, Haro Rangers. And sure, I am very grateful that he joined our group because, I mean, he's very, very active and one crazy timer and typesetter, and he does it at a good pace. I mean, I could attempt to do it at his pace, but then no, hands down, he does beat me in that department. But hand in hand, both Esferis and Bex do work basically as a team, and as some of you already noticed, they have given me several heart attacks by working on projects that were behind my back without my notice. But that's all fun and games because, again, most of our slaves, staff, kind of already know that I do kind of push them to their limits at times, and I mean, I myself kind of know that I can be pretty what's the word, demanding, or basically push the staff to their limits. But at the same time, I do kind of give them the leeway of do at your own pace, because I do understand that fan subbing is something you do on your free time, and you shouldn't really treat it as a job, even though I do, sadly as that is. But yeah, I give them as much time as they want on their own free time, unless there is some sort of deadline I really want to push for. Then if it comes to that, then I do kind of push them a little too much. But I'm very grateful that they put up with the stuff I give them, and in the end, even though the fans might not know how much time and effort we put into our projects, they do appreciate our releases very much, and I'm very grateful for that. And again, honest to say, I did not think Hello Fan Subs would last that long. I know it's hard to believe that, but honestly, I really, really didn't think it'd last that long because, again, for most groups that kind of just barely start off, they tend to die out and not last as long as one would hope. And I've seen that happen many, many times with multiple groups, whether it be Hello Project related or other various sorts of media. But when it came to our first year anniversary, I was quite surprised as to how long we've lasted. And as a special treat, even though it was one of our original projects when we first started, we pushed out Alo Hello 2, Morning Musume. And that was a huge success because not only was that like one of the hardest projects to organize, because as many of you might have noticed, the staff list for that project was huge. And we had to call in special favors from people who weren't even part of the group. And I'm just grateful that they were able to help in a lending hand. And at the time of this video, our second anniversary is already coming up soon, April 12th. And originally we did plan to do the Alo Hello 3 Morning Musume as our second anniversary gift to you all, but I didn't want to make you all wait that long as we have already completed the project earlier than expected, so we pushed that out. So that still leaves a gap as to what we'll do for our second anniversary. I've already have some ideas or plans as to what to do, but as to whether they'll follow through, who knows? Only till our anniversary will you be able to know. How long do I think Hello Fan Subs will survive? I don't know. I would think if I put my foot down and said, you know what, I'm tired of this, I want out, I think that'll probably be the end, because with the staff we have now, I'm not too sure if I were to, like, let's say pass down leadership to another member, if they would want to continue on, because as much as I push the staff, I think most of them appreciate how I handle things, although I have to admit there have been some rough times where I've done things without really consenting, without asking some of the members about it, and we've recently had that happen, and I won't mention with who, but again, to that person, I know that you know who you are. I'm very sorry that it happened, and I'm just happy that you didn't take the road out and say, you know what, because of this I'm gonna leave, even though you were really close to doing that. So I'm just happy that you're sticking around, and hopefully in the future things like that won't happen again. And again, I apologize. And what else is there to mention? I think I'll just end it here and say to all the viewers and fans that We, the staff of Hello Fan Subs, appreciate all your support and feedback that you've given us. And to those who've donated, thank you very much for that. And who knows what the future of Hello Fan Sub holds for you and everyone else. But as some might have noticed, we kind of expanded slightly. And Hello Fan Subs had a kid. Yeah, you heard right, had a kid. And we named it HD, or Hello Dubs. And although don't expect too much from the son, we will try to continue on subbing, dubbing, and who knows if we'll expand to anything else. But in the end, we, the staff of Hello Fan Subs, appreciate all your support and hope you will continue supporting us. Thank you.